and run with this and maybe give us the audience and myself a little context of what was unsatisfying about what you had read and interpreted and different from what you felt, and why you want to take this more in a decision sort of framing.
When I started looking at the trust literature, really it was focusing on uncertainty. And it was focusing not just on uncertainty, but a subset of uncertainty. It was really focused on us as individuals. And uncertainty doesn't just come from us. It also comes from the context that we're embedded in. And so once I started to reframe this conversation, it allowed me to explain why we trust some people without knowing anything about them, or distrust them, right? Um, and we go to a restaurant, we get in a cab, we get on a plane, we don't know any of those people. We go see a doctor, right? We don't know them, but we trust them, and we engage in actions that look a lot like trust. The other piece that was missing for me was this, vulnerability is part of the equation, it's part of the definition, but it wasn't being included in most of the literature. And so they were treating trust like a dichotomous variable, like an old-time light switch, right? It was either on or off. You either trusted people or you didn't. And as soon as I started saying, well, we trust some people more than others, everyone went, well, obvious, right? Like, that's so obvious. How did you get a PhD? And, and despite it being obvious, it doesn't show up in the literature. And when we first start talking about it to people, it's not where their mind goes. Their mind goes to close, tight personal relationships, to those really deep relationships, despite the fact that we trust people every day and that it's required for our society to function.